Welcome back to the barbecue store and congratulations on your Cyprus Grill. In today's video, my friends, we're using the Deluxe Auto Cypress Grill with our rotating cages here. Chicken Marylands is on the menu. Let's get into the video, show you how easy it is to get some delicious charcoal chicken off your Cypress Grill. All right, so to get started today, we've got some gorgeous Chicken Marylands. Now, if you're not familiar with Chicken Marylands, we're talking about the drumstick and the thigh as one piece. So this is from our butcher, Lugano Gourmet Meats in Lugano. Let's take out our Chicken Marylands and I'll just give you a view of what they look like. So here you've got your thigh portion here and then you've got your leg all connected. So not much to do in terms of trimming, but you can see sometimes on the chicken you'll get these sort of blood veins. Don't be afraid to take those out, okay? So just with your knife underneath and just remove it. Other than that, there really isn't much more trimming that I am going to do. If you've got some excess skin hanging, you can always trim that off just to tidy it up a bit. This is probably a good example of one that you do want to trim off. So you've got a lot of fat underneath that skin. It's just going to continually drip into our charcoal and cause some flare-ups. So we'll trim that back to limit those flare-ups, all right? So we've got something that looks like this. After a very, very light trim on the chicken, it's time to start layering our flavors of seasonings. For today's cook, we're going to go down with honey soy slammer. This is from Low and Slow Basics. It is a powder, but after you apply it to your protein and you let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes, it turns into a wet marinade, really to maximize that infusion of flavor, and it tastes amazing. Not overly sweet. It's got those notes of honey and soy, which is what it's all about. So just a generous coating here on top of our chicken, and then we're going to turn it over and season the meat side. All right, so just the underside of the chicken as well. Same brand. This is Low and Slow Basics. This is their garlic gold. So it's a garlic based rub. Definitely give this a go. It's also got a little bit of parmesan in it. It's got that parmesan taste. We're just going to go down with a generous coating on both sides of our Chicken Marylands. You can always just give that a little pat in just so it adheres to that honey soy layer down below, and then flip and do the same on the other side. So now our chicken is all seasoned up. We're gonna let it sweat out and sort of marinate, infuse those flavors. We've got a big selection of accessories, baskets, rotating cages for our Cypress grills. The one we're featuring today is the Cypress Grill rotating cage. Let me show you how it works. We're gonna load up the rest of our chicken in our cage. All right, so black nitrile gloves. You see a lot of people using these when we're doing food and barbecue. They are food safe, okay? And then we also have these gloves. These are inner cotton gloves. These gloves are to insulate from the heat. So the inner cotton goes on first and then the black nitrile goes on top. And I generally wear the white inner cotton gloves when I'm handling hot food. All right, so let's grab our Chicken Marylands, pop them onto our basket, and we just flip our cage over, get our clip, and just push down to lock it into place. And there you have it, our Chicken Marylands marinated, seasoned in our rotating cage, ready for the Cypress Grill. Let's get cooking. All right, so our charcoal chimney, you can see the flames now coming out of the top. So just pour that into the base of our Deluxe Auto Cypress Grill off to the side. A couple of other pieces from Cypress. We've got our mini shovels and we also have our charcoal tongs, okay? So you just wanna spread your charcoal evenly across the base of the Deluxe Auto Cypress Grill. Now these Cypress grills, they're directly imported from Cyprus. 2mm checkered steel on the base. There's also optional charcoal trays that actually sit in this as opposed to putting the charcoal directly on the base. Either one obviously works. So the motor that we're going to use today is a 20 kilo variable speed motor, and this is our rechargeable version. No wires, no plugs, nothing required. It's great if you're traveling, if you're camping, if you're going on holidays, or if you've got kids, pets, etc. Don't want the risk of people tripping over cords. Rechargeable, definitely the way to go. We grab our chicken in our cages and we slot these into the holes here onto the gear set on the Cypress Grill. In she goes. We turn on our motor, okay, and we start rotating. One of the best things that you guys are gonna love about the Cypress Grill is the height adjustable feature. So we can go closer to the charcoal, okay, if we need more heat, or we can leave it up nice and high if we want to take a little bit more time cooking. All right, so whilst we're at this level, I might as well show you the variable speed function. This just increases your revolutions per minute, so you can speed up how fast you want it rotating. So for me, what I usually do is at the beginning of the cook, I leave it nice and slow. I want to get some color on my chicken before I start rotating and moving these cages at a faster speed, okay? So we've been spinning on our Cypress Grill for about 15 minutes. You can start to see we've got nice color on our chicken. So I'm just gonna raise our rotating cages further away from the charcoal, all right? Got some nice color. I wanna cook the chicken through on the inside. Make sure it's nice and juicy. See that beautiful, nice char on the skin? Smells amazing. So let your chicken rest 5-10 minutes, okay? Let it absorb those juices, redistribute back into the chicken, so it's nice and juicy when you take your first bite. To pair with our charcoal chicken, a couple of condiments. I've got some garlic sauce inside because I'm a sucker for garlic sauce and charcoal chicken. It's a must. The other condiment, this is called TKC chimichurri. If you don't know what chimichurri is, it is a typical Argentinian sauce or salsa. This is the best chimichurri going around the market, TKC. It's a 1/4 cup of this dry mix, a 1/4 cup of fresh herbs. So today we're using parsley, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar for that acidity, and 1/2 cup of olive oil. You mix all that together and you have one of the most delicious sauces that pairs with a whole variety of proteins. If you don't know or haven't heard about chimichurri, come in store, grab one of these, or you can get them online, give it a try, and let us know what you think in the comments below. These are our Chef Supply Co. premium knives that we stock in store here at the barbecue store. So I've got the Neon Mark Series 3 in my hand. This is a chef's knife, seriously sharp. So we're going for a 1/4 cup of parsley. Just run our knife again through this mix. We want a fine chop on the parsley. I don't like sort of like big straggly pieces. Now just into my foil pan here. Use a bowl if you have one at home. 1/4 cup of our chimichurri dry mix. 2 tablespoons of our red wine vinegar for that acidity. And then we want to put in about 1/2 cup of olive oil. So it is olive oil that takes on the flavor of the chimichurri. So definitely don't be shy. And just put in enough olive oil until you get to your desired consistency. Give it a mix. And that's sort of what we're going for, okay? Still a little bit loose. Beautiful. So let that marinate for about 20 minutes, all right? Just to infuse a maximum flavor. All right, so unlock your cage, open, and we have our gorgeous chicken. Take a look at that. Something so simple, but so delicious. I'm gonna take our chicken, just lay it here on our Lebanese bread. So now, our favorite time, it's time to taste. Rip this open. It's just so juicy. Wow, cooking on charcoal is absolutely phenomenal. You guys are gonna love it. If you have any questions on any of the products that we've used today, drop us a comment down below and we'll give you all the information that you need. We'll see you guys in our next video.